If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, subscribe to our channel, and share it out where you can. And thanks so much for watching.
And Katie, I'm going to add you to the stream. Hello, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing fantastic. And I would just want to share that once you're finished talking with us, you're called a forever friend. And one of my forever friends, her name is Colleen. She donated your reading for you. And I get to choose who I think can use that. And I'm hoping that today I might be able to help you with your family and get some healing that I feel needs to be stressed out. Okay,
Thank you.
so
I'm very,
first
very
thing,
appreciative of it.
you are so welcome, and I want to make sure you can hear me because it's so. I want everyone to meet this young man right here. That is definitely a. He's in everybody. I just want to let you know that this man has the personality. I'm not saying he was a busybody. I'm saying that he was in everybody's lives and intertwined by giving whether his knowledge or just being a part of it physically. That's for the part I have. Nothing gets past him. Does that make sense to you?
Mm-hmm. Yes, ma'am.
Now, I sent you your notes, and I always like to ask people because the only thing that I can tell you is, and I think this is it. Number one, they're random. I don't know what they mean. I hope you can read them. But what was your impression when you received your notes, Katie?
Um, I was driving actually, and I didn't really couldn't really make sense of them. Um, I know that there was one that said "Happy late birthday" for December, I think.
That so the part of it that I'm going to gather at this moment, and that's the part either you say you recognize it, or I love when we get to talk about it that it will make sense as we speak. So you didn't catch everything that was on your notes, and that's okay. But I'd like to bring this gentleman up so everyone sees it. The first thing that I got was it was dad, and that he was also a granddaddy. He's very much in love with all of the girls. I got girls. So there's two underlines that was there. I feel like there could be two girls, but I also feel like there could be also when he said grandchildren, I think that there was also girl in the grandchildren line too. Does that make
There's a
sense
lot of
to you?
girls. There's a
Okay.
lot of girls.
But I also saw two boys. So is there any, or is there also two brothers or um,
Yes,
two
there's
uncles?
he had two daughters and two sons, and
Okay.
um, all granddaughters.
So far you understand that. Now the next thing that I got is that when I identify color around a person, it's a way of telling me either a favorite color or their months of birth and departure. And one of the things that I saw was a dark blue around him, and to me that's a sapphire, which is September. But I also saw pearl around him, and I saw June. So I was wondering if either of those months mean anything to you, or the pearl.
His birthday was September, and he passed in June.
Thank you. It's another way of them being able to confirm who they are. The first thing, and I was right. Everybody in the world, you look like your dad. You got everything in the mouth, the nose features. You just look like. Now I don't know what your mom looks like, but I could definitely say that others can say you can't
See,
deny
and I
you.
don't see it. I've always said I'm adopted because I don't look like my family.
Oh my God. Isn't that weird that it was on that paper? I love what I get to do. No wonder it was brought up. I got to bring in Rhodey for a second. What is your opinion here?
Say that again. I'm sorry.
Don't they look alike?
Oh, they look alike. And I also said the girls. You said girls plural, and then she said all the girls. Yeah.
Yes, I had to bring her in. I just want to tell you, I thought I'd get a fresh eye. You do. You look exactly like your daddy. There, and see, I would not have known that that was something that you thought of, but I want to share with you. This is your father, and he loves you, and he treats you as such. Regardless if you thought that you were adopted, you would never have known that. I
Mm-mm.
feel like there's a holding the finger type of grandpa that he was. Does that make sense? You know, like the little girl walking in the sunset, and you're just holding on him, and you're being pulled, but you're enjoying it. And I feel like that might be a memory that you might have with them, because it appears to be like a beachfront. Um, and you're very, very young. I if I was going to choose, I would say somewhere in the 3-year-olds category. It's got to be under 5, the way that my vision is. And I hope that it'll be something that you remember. It's not on your paper, but that's the part that I love, that it continues. So can you confirm that? Do you remember that?
It it wasn't beachfront, but it was more of Walmart.
Oh,
Um,
wow.
and
It looks like a beach to me.
no, it
Have
wasn't
you
beach.
have
And
you been on a beach recently?
no.
Do you
Well,
live
yeah,
near?
we went. Yeah, we went a couple weeks ago. We've got a new metal detector, and
And was there a small child with you when you went, or are you also a mom?
yes, I have teenagers, but they weren't with me.
I just wanted to check the vision. I'm trying to walk it through, so I'm just letting is
Yes,
now. You said teenagers. Is there one of each?
yes, ma'am.
Okay, I just and is I don't know about the teenager, but it's looking more on the lines of, I feel like it's going towards your female, your daughter. Um, there's a connection with grandpa really deep with this young lady. I don't know if that makes any sense, because remember I told you that that connection goes even with his grandkids. So did she get to meet her grandfather when she was younger?
Yes, she knew him.
I just wanted to help. I would just like to walk it through, because it's very dear to him. Of and by any chance, could she be the oldest?
Yes. Well, no, she's my oldest.
That's what I want to
It's
get at. That's what I meant. Your oldest. Thank you
yes,
very much. That's where I wanted to share, because I find that this was one of those moments of maybe not so happy when he heard it, but stole his heart when he met her and loved her and embraced her. Do you understand that?
yes. I was
Fabulous.
young when I had her, so but you keep pulling at your pinky, and she just turned 18, and this was her 18th birthday present. We got matching tattoos, and
Oh my goodness, the pinky. Oh my goodness, I love what I get to do. Let Rhodey
Oh
over
my
here
God.
here.
I'm over here going, oh my God. I got the chill bumps on that one, girl. Oh, did
I
you see
love
me
what
dancing back
I get
here?
to do.
Oh
See,
my
this is
God.
what. So, Katie, so far, we haven't even got to your notes and look at what's coming through for you, baby girl. I'm so happy that I was able to help. And once again, I hope that it changes what you think of. Because I know that you didn't you put a thing out on the Baytown,
yeah, we all nosy. Yes,
because I was, so many of my forever friends had said my name, but I am not that woman to go towards you and solicit. I didn't want to be that, so I waited
right.
for you to contact me. But I understand what it is to really look, and that's why I got Rhodey here. That's why she is on my team. That's why we're best friends. That's why we're family, because she did not believe in connection to any dead. We're liars. But I'm so glad that, because that was the thing. You were looking for a medium that was legit. And I'm hoping that I'm holding up to what all my forever friends had suggested me. And that's why I wanted to bring Brody in, because I kept seeing
I'm
this.
glad
And
you did, because I was going. I don't know if you. I was like, oh, I was so excited when I saw that hat too.
my eyes are going back and forth. It's something that's coming in because Katie, he loves you so much. And I know that this is a judgmental thing. Brody and I were just talking about this, and we'll get deeper into that after the readings. But we're taught that this is wrong, but man, heaven is real, and it's not restricted. It's not as judgmental as everyone thought it is. There's gays over there. There's people that's committed suicide. Our maker, whoever you want to call him, he's real. Our heaven is real, and he's there to help us through it. And I get to speak to his angels, and I'm very proud of that. So I'm going to continue, Kathy, because he's an impatient man. I'm hearing him go, come on, come on. So see, these are things that you can't get from lurking. I don't lurk at people's Facebook, but you don't know that. I could say one thing and do a different thing. But these are stuff that I'm pretty sure you didn't post, nor your family could have posted. So I'm hoping that
No.
he's awesome. I love what I get to do. So he did say he misses you all and he loves you more. He said that, look at how it's underlined. I'm not quite sure if he's the one that used to say that all the time, but I definitely feel like you say it to your family.
I do sometimes.
Please know that he's there with you. And that was the underline. The things that are on your notes aren't just the words, but it's the style. I call it a spiritual shorthand. And off to the side, I had it in this big old square. That's where I saw this, like he said, happy belated birthday. And I saw a tattoo, and I was trying to figure, because I believe I'm looking at a female. She just seems to be shorter. She seems to be shorter than you, and I feel like her hair is more fluffy. And he said, "Happy belated birthday." You've already confirmed that you have a sister, so I'm thinking that this would be a sister. And because I see blue, I chose December because March is also, but it's belated birthday. So I just want to let you know. Now, I saw something that's shown loyal and trust around, and I'm not sure if this is a actual, or if this is uh, uh, metaphysical, that it's just saying that she's, because I see a cross, I see in trust, loyal trust of some kind, and it looks like it's cursived. It doesn't look like it's printed. It does look like it has a cursive line out to it. So and I feel like it has an arch that goes this direction, not like that, but around the collarbones.
My sister's birthday was in December, and she has loyalty, trust, and honor, or courage, or something in tattoo on her collar or around her neck.
Please know that he's saying,
my daughter's with me, and I just turned and looked at her because it's there's my daughter.
Hi.
oh, you're so beautiful, sweetheart. And I want to let you know your your grandfather, but I feel he's like a father to you. I hope that makes sense. I feel that you relate to him that way. And he tells me that you are so smart, and I see that there's music and animals that are like your focus. Does that make sense to you?
Yes.
I don't know you either. But your grandfather does. I don't know why I want to say Papa or Pappy. I just feel like he has a different name to him than grandfather.
Papa.
I call him Papa Bill.
Thank you. I love it. I don't get names, ladies, but I just knew that it was something different than that. So please know that he was thinking of everyone. He says, "I'm so happy you're happy." Katie, you gotta be on fire right now, girl. I
Yeah,
just
I am.
feel
This
like
is amazing.
I love it. And I love even more that I feel like it's not just, this isn't monetary gain. I feel like this is love and your soulmate. Are you in love?
Yes.
I
I'm
want
here.
to let you know that he said he loves everything that you did. And it was underlined. And he said that he is in no pain. So, Katie, when he told me, and it was underlined, somewhere along the line, I feel that you may have survival remorse somehow. I feel like you could have taken some pain away from him, or could have did some more, would have, could have, should have. And he's saying you did everything for him that made an impact. Does that make sense to you?
Yes.
So whatever you've been thinking, the next thing I need to tell you, Katie, is that um, I I want to express with you in his feelings is that you need to no longer worry of what you do or what you have done. He's watching you. He's so proud of you, and that you gave him dignity. Now, when I get that, that tells me that you were a caretaker to some degree. Does that make any sense to you, Katie?
Yeah, I helped him out a lot. Yes.
This is sharing with you, and it takes a tremendous amount of energy. He wouldn't have showed up if he didn't want to talk to you, share with you. I don't care what people say out there. If your loved ones don't want to talk, not one word's going to come out their mouth. Nothing. They're not going to do
Right.
nothing. You can't force it. He came on his own because he wanted there, and that he loves you guys. Now, I got visions of tattoos. What you already showed me, you don't notice it, but I did try to put a hand. I drew that over there. I saw
Yes,
a
I
bunch of
did see that.
hands with feet. I saw a set of little feet. I saw a hands like this. I saw like thumbs up, like a thumbs up. I But it seems like it's on a thumb or on a hand. I don't know how to explain it, but it's tattoos everywhere. I don't know how, but you've done confirmed that there's a tattoo in the family. Now, we were talking about that you're in love and that everything is in there, and I'm seeing them being generated. Um, do we get a lot of tattoos, or is there someone that draws to make tattoos?
My husband is a tattoo artist.
Do you know how much he loves him? He is so awesome. And I just want to let you know, I love that. I love what I get to do. That makes sense of these.
And the hands, the only thing that I can think of, the hands that the way you had them, he just did a tattoo on his friend. Um, it's kind of like a baby, daughter, mama in daddy's hands kind of thing.
Oh my
And
gosh.
his hands are like that.
Can I ask a question?
Yes, ma'am.
Because I don't know until I put the pieces together. And right now I'm finding where I'm finding. Now, you already shared with me that there was an illness or something that had to do with your mother-in-law. Now, your husband definitely would mark as a mother-in-law. And if this incident was occurring, because um, he told me he was helping, because remember, it doesn't matter blood. Your husband takes so good care of you that why wouldn't your dad take good care of him? And
Right.
I wanted to let you know that the only thing you share with me was mother-in-law. So I'm seeing that. I think that since you said that he was just doing such a artist work, your dad was with him, helping him with his mother. And when I got these visions, your dad had his hands like on her lower portion of her body, and I feel like I'm choosing like the bladder, and for some reason I'm going to the right kidney. I feel like I'm thinking maybe the right side of the kidney. And he said no cancer. No cancer. So I hope that this makes some sense. I know that I'm being so direct, but those are where I see his hands. Does that make any sense to you, Katie?
Yes. I forgot that I did tell you, because you had asked a question and couldn't get back to you. And I said that my mother-in-law was having surgery. She had surgery because she had a mass on her bladder, and she was having a lot of kidney stones. We got the biopsy back a couple of days ago, and it was no cancer. And yeah,
But you did not share with me other
no,
than,
I did not share. I
I
did
just
not
want to
share any
make
of
sure
that with
that
you.
anyone that watches this, she didn't give me this information. She did share that part, and her dad is sharing how he had a hand in helping your family.
That's amazing.
It makes me happy. You know, it's heaven. They coexist. They hear us. And that's the part that went into identifying your husband. So that's how it walks through. He said that mom and dad is there with him. Does that make sense? So is your grandfather and grandmother on the other side?
Yes, ma'am. My mom, papa.
um Fabulous. Oh, that's what I have. I got mama, papa written down. I was just
Yeah,
about
I've
to
seen
look
that.
at. I didn't even know that either, guys. I see. I don't remember. I gave everybody their papers probably a couple hours prior to the reading. I think it was almost 1 o'clock. So I forget what's being said. I write it down and I go by the notes. So far,
And
Katie,
she's shorter than me, and she's got round, floofy hair.
Katie, and this is the part I love when we get to the end. It looks like you knew everything that was on your notes. We just had to talk it through.
Yeah, I read them. I glanced at them. I couldn't make sense of it. But now that we're talking it out, it's like, yeah,
I love it. I love what I get to do. He says he loves his family. I got a vision. Now, this is very odd because they have to communicate with me with something that I would recognize. But I do recognize Sandra Bullock from the movie Speed.
yeah.
I look at. I like that you got the smile because I don't know what it is. I just know that it's something that's supposed to be that you would recognize. It's kind of like a signature of nobody else, and I'm here, and you can't walk away from this, Katie, and say this isn't real. And I want to let you know. I know that he has many hats, not like cowboy hats, but um, hats that he puts on his head, and I feel like someone has them.
Uh, Sandra Bullock was he was in love with Sandra Bullock,
Well, I
and
know she wasn't dead.
every year when I'd ask him, "Hey, Dad, what do you want for your birthday?" or "What do you want for Christmas?" that's what he would always say, Sandra Bullock.
Oh,
And so it finally got to where I'd have to say, "Okay, what do you want besides Sandra Bullock?"
I just want to let you know he is so funny. He's also playing checkers.
Yeah. I have a picture and I almost sent that one, but I didn't because it says he had a shirt on that says something about farting. So
Oh
I
my
didn't
God.
send that
I
one.
love that you said that. I I have had this happen many times where they said there's other people in that picture, and people tell me that they cropped them out or that they were going to send a different picture. In fact, our last reading, the one woman girl, she was going to send her dad's picture, but her grandmother comes forward and she tells me she's going to send a photo where she's not smiling, half cocked. And I shit you not, that girl sends me a photo with that woman not having a smile on it. And Katie, your dad brought up of exactly what it is, the checkers, and he laughed about it. Did you know it had an abstractness to it? I didn't know that it has a bullet point, but you do.
Uh,
Katie, I hope that I had made a change in what you thought could be possible. I hope that I gave you a connection with your, I hope that this gift goes with you forever and that you will talk about it. And you are my forever friend. Your daughter's my forever friend. Your sister's my forever friend. Anytime that I was able to give a message to someone here, I can't think of any other word.
this is amazing. Thank you for the lady who donated, and thank you to you.
You are so welcome. And if you know of anyone that could use my services, and I am always excited to hear, and I keep each and every testimony, I would be honored if you were to put some pieces, some words together and tell the family heaven exists. He did show up, damn it. And he loves you very much.
Thank you so much.
You welcome.